Hey, Dave Fannin here with the Body Firm Personal Training Fitness Boot Camps. How to establish the showing up habit. Start with a quick quote from one of my big coaches, Dan John. Followed this guy for years. He keeps it real simple. If it's important, you do it every day. Why do most people fail? To get into shape and to stay in shape. Because when the inevitable life challenges happen, and they're going to happen, you're going to have sick kids, your car's going to break down, job's going to change. Husband says, don't go, just stick around, let's have dinner. People stop showing up. These are the real reasons. And the number one reason that people fail is one reason that people fail to stay in shape. They stop showing up. So, how do you make sure that you can establish the showing up habit? You make it a priority. If you look at anything in your life that is a priority, and this is what we always say, if it's a priority, you do it first thing in the day. Because that establishes it as a priority. Because generally, if you show up in the morning, it helps you with consistency. There's nothing else going on at 5, 6, 7 a.m. It shows that it's more important than anything else. And most important, it's done. All kinds of benefits to doing it first thing in the morning. In the morning can be 5 a.m. for you, or 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. But whenever the very first time that you can do it is when it's a priority. If you go to any fitness facility at 5 or 6 in the morning, that's when you're going to see the people that are fit for life. Because they've, one, made it a priority, and you're seeing their actions reinforce their words. Yeah, I like to take care of myself, and it benefits me, and I don't even really think about it anymore. Well, when you go, I go at 6 a.m., that's because it's done, and then it's established. And all kinds of benefits come from morning training. But at the end of the day, if you wait till the end of the day, just like anything else that you've ever experienced over time, I'm going to just, when everything else gets done, then I'll work out. And the fact is, it never gets done, and then you lose your showing up ability. Showing up is the number one key and difference between those people who establish an exercise habit, get all the benefits of it, a greater, more beneficial life, feel better, healthier, better relationships, better energy, better relationships with their kids. There's no downside in those that don't. That's the key, is the showing up habit. And if getting into the gym, like I said, first thing in the morning isn't doable, you do it as soon as you can. And what I've seen with most of my clients over time is that those people who are able to establish it, even if they've been training with me for a few years, they will eventually, at some point, end up in the morning. And two, when you run into the inevitable roadblocks, and you're going to, especially in the beginning, you're going to run up against all kinds of resistance. Your car's going to break down. You're going to go on vacation. Kids are going to get sick. People are going to go out of town. You're going to be pulled to a different project. This is when you learn to train through those things, because that's life. And if you keep showing up and train yourself to test it out and to work through those resistance problems that you're going to run into when you're trying to show up, and you'll be practicing the showing up habit. And that's what we tell people, that every time I sit down with somebody relatively new, they'll say, well, I'm going to go on vacation. Oh, how long are you going to be gone? Oh, about 4 days. Well, we'll just train right through that. Because you're always going to be going on vacation. You're always going to have kids that are getting sick. You're always going to be having business travel. So you learn how to show up through that process. And that is the key. How to establish the showing up habit? Make it a priority. First thing in the morning, or the first time you can pull it off that day. And if you find yourself unable to make it there in the evening, you've got to find a way to move it to the morning. That way, nothing else is getting in your way. There's all kind of benefits from morning training. You eat better throughout the day. It's done. Metabolism's up. And by noon, you forgot it even happened. That's the power of morning training. And if you want to get long-term results, that showing up habit is the most important habit you can establish. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. You can walk around the block. You can go to Zumba. You can swim. Anything. And that's the key, is that showing up habit is where you get all the benefits. If you like this video, like it, share it, comment below. I'm Dave Fannin with the Body Form Personal Training Fitness Boot Camps. If you'd like to set up a consult, you can private message me here on Facebook. Talk to you guys later.